Friends, welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween. If you're new to my channel, 31 Days of Halloween is where I post a new Halloween costume makeup tutorial every single day in October. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the fun. It's gonna be really fun coming up here soon. Today is taking it back to basics with this very simple pop art vampire. This is a very simple makeup that literally anyone can do. You can recreate this makeup on yourself or tone it down a bit without contacts and put it on your kid. For the full tutorial, stay tuned. I started with a white face paint all over my face, neck, and chest. For this, I used water-activated paint, so I didn't need to set it with a powder. Then with a black water-activated paint, I painted the shape of an angry, furrowed brow. Since this is a pop art inspired look, using blocky colors is essential, and it makes for a very simple look that you can't really mess up. I traced my brows out, drew curved lines down the shape of my face to make it slender and Dracula-like, and then up near my temples. Using a pointed brush and a black eyeshadow, I shaded on top of my brow, curving upwards, and under my contoured cheekbones. I also shaded along the sides of my nose and in the crease of my eyes, winging it out into a feline shape. And I also filled in my brows with the same black water-activated body paint. You could use an eyeliner for this as well. With each black line that you draw, shade on one side of it. You also see me adding little black lines in where the contour is in a cell shading pattern, extending through the black eyeshadow that we used before. Dracula to me always looks very slender and pointy, so that's why everything is super contoured. I then added a red eyeshadow to my mobile eyelid and a fierce winged liner and mascara. You could skip the fierce winged liner if you were doing this on a kid. To add to the pop art element and Dracula-like features, I painted on smile lines. Not because vampires smile, but just to add movement to the face and a curved line at the end of my nose. I also added on black into my waterline with a black eyeliner. I then painted on a Dracula-like collar that extends up my neck. I wanted to essentially paint on what looked like a cape. I used a black water-activated body paint and brought the color down my neck in a V point, and then connected it with another one similarly in the center right underneath. I then filled in the entire thing, shading the deepest in the front and blending out into a lighter shade as it nears the back of my shoulders. I then traced along below that, leaving a gap in between that I can highlight later with white. Then painted a large oval in the front of the collar, connecting the pieces together and leaving the white triangle shape in it to show a highlight to add to the cartoony aspect. This look is far from realistic, so just have fun with it. I then used white body paint to put dots in random places all over my skin at portions of the look. I didn't fill it in completely with dots, but merely put it in small patches to give the obvious appearance this is in fact a cartoon look. Outlining my lips in red NYX lip liner, I then filled them in with a bright red liquid lipstick. For this, I used Red Velvet from Lime Crime. Using the technique that I learned in Jordan Hahn's pop art lip tutorial, I made my lips look quintessentially pop art, being shaded white along the edges and deepening black in the center to give them a two-dimensional look. I will link her video in the description of this if you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to do pop art lips. She is amazing. I then used Jeffree Star's Drug Lord liquid lipstick to paint on teeth onto my lips so that you don't need to purchase prosthetic vampire teeth. If you don't want to do this and you want real teeth, you could just forego this step and just get the real ones that you stick onto your own teeth. Everything that I did, I outlined in black. Again, cartoons have a black outline. I intensified all of the whites and reds and made sure to go over any lines to make sure everything was nice and clean and straight. This is where I was going to be done with the look, but it needed something else to show that it was vampire, so I painted on a blood drip from my mouth with the same liquid lipstick, outlining it first with the red lip pencil, and then outlining it in black, and then highlighting it the same way with white as my lips. I popped on a pair of false lashes and red vampire lenses from camoeyes.com, a black wig, and a black cloak, and that is it, my friends. I hope you all enjoyed this more simple but still really fun makeup look. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and every single day this October for more Halloween costume makeup looks. There are about to be some pretty intense tutorials coming up, so don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified when videos go live, which will be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you do decide to recreate this look, make sure to tag me on Instagram so that I can see it. I love seeing the recreations that you guys have done. It literally makes my day. Thank you seriously so much for watching and all the love on my last videos, and I will see you at my next video, which will be tomorrow.